my name is James Quilley. Thanks for watching my video about golf. This is not a video about golf instruction. Chances are, if you're watching this, you've met me maybe playing a round of golf, but probably not. Maybe in a business networking function or at a friend's place for dinner. And we talked about you interested in the game of golf and maybe wanting a lesson. So the purpose of this video is just to show you a little bit about my personality and what I think of the game of golf. And if you like it, well then maybe we'll get together again later and I'll teach you how to play golf. So I think that there's 4 areas that you're going to need to learn in order to have a good golf swing. The first one is the grip, how you grip the golf club. The second is your posture, how you stand. The third is alignment, how you're going to set up your body towards the target so that hopefully you hit the ball in the direction that you want. And then the fourth is like the swing motion itself, how you're actually moving your body in order to swing the golf club around you and hit the ball. Those 4 areas are just the full golf swing. Then we also have putting and bunker shots, or playing out of the sand, chipping from around the side of the green from like 10 yards to 30 yards, and then 30 yards to 70 yards, let's say. There's pitching, which is like a half swing. So there's a lot of skills that you actually have to learn in order to really play the game of golf. But today I'm just going to talk about the 4 basic functions of a full golf swing. The first one, the grip, can be pretty complex to explain. What I'd like you to understand in this video today, very simply, your arms hang down from your side quite naturally, almost like in a prayer position. Your palms face each other. If we put them on the golf club that way, then they're going to be in what we call a neutral position. And through the swing motion, all you need to understand is that the club face is going to return to what we call a square position. It's going to give you the best chance of hitting a straight golf shot. Depending how you grip the golf club, you can actually manipulate the club face to the point where you can curve your shots. So that's a bit more advanced, or if you do it wrong, you're going to have trouble hitting a straight golf shot. So the grip is one of the key elements that you need to understand first. And if we meet again, I will go into more detail about that with you. The second one is your posture. Golf, despite what some people say, it is an athletic motion, and you need to have balance in your feet, and you need to set your body up in such a way where you can make a powerful swing at the ball, because everybody wants to hit it far, but you can't do it if you're standing in a normal position or in a very awkward position. So pretend that you are going to sit back on a stool that's behind you, and that moves the weight out over the heels of your feet, but then when you reach forward over to make contact with the golf ball, it balances things out. So now the weight gets back into the center of your feet. You're going to look in a position somewhat like this, with your rear end sticking out, your legs flexed, your arms hanging straight down below your shoulders, and the club angled out in front of you a little bit. For alignment, what I often like to do is lay down 2 golf clubs, or a lot of people use colored sticks nowadays. If I'm trying to hit my shot out towards this target, let's say it's the flag, my club face is going to be lined up to that target. That's where I want to hit the ball. But I want my body lines, actually my feet, my hips and my shoulders, to be on a parallel line to that target line. So imagine a set of railway tracks running all the way down there. My body is actually on one side of it. So technically, my body is aimed to the left of the target, over here somewhere. But my club face is lined up here. Where a lot of people go wrong is they use their shoulder as an aiming device. And they get their body twisted like this, which actually produces some lines in that manner, and they collide, they intersect. You're going to not hit the ball straight. You're going to end up hitting some curved shots, some shots that go in a different direction than what you want them to go. So I know I'm moving very fast, but just want you to get a brief understanding of how I approach the game of golf. See whether you understand what I'm saying at all, whether you like it. There's the grip, there's your posture, there's your alignment, and then the swing. How do we swing the golf club? This is a big mystery, and there's a lot of ways to swing it incorrectly, but what I need you to understand is you're not using your hands so much as you are using your big muscle groups, your shoulders and your hips and your legs. You can imagine this as I'm standing over the golf ball. I'm going to turn my shoulders first. That moves some of my weight over to the right hand side here. And if I turn my shoulders more than I turn my hips, I create resistance. If you've ever watched an old cowboy and western movie, you see the cowboy come walking through the saloon doors and he pushes the doors open, and then behind him, wham, they swing back shut because they're full of springs. This is kind of the idea that you want to think of. When you turn your shoulders back, it's like winding up that saloon door. As long as you maintain resistance between your shoulders and your hips, you're going to be able to unload that spring or that saloon door and create a lot of power in the golf swing. I know that sounds very simple. It's actually not that easy, but it's also not that hard. So I would like to explain it to you in more detail if I see you again in the future. If I do see you, you should come prepared. Notice I'm not wearing golf shoes. It's not necessary, as long as you have some flat-soled shoes that are comfortable and they're closed-toed. Don't wear open sandal shoes. I know there's some people out there might tell you that golf sandals are okay. Don't wear sandals. Wear some running shoes or some flat-soled shoes with a little bit of grip on the bottom. Wear comfortable pants or shorts. Good idea to bring a cap if you're going to be outside. Sunglasses, also very useful. I don't wear mine when I'm teaching, so I like to be able to have you look in my eyes so I understand whether you're getting this or not. Here in the tropics, really good idea if you've got a towel. It gets really hot out here. You need to be comfortable while you're trying to learn this game. Otherwise, it's not going to be any fun for you. So, I hope you've enjoyed listening to me a little bit. Sorry if you heard a little bit of jets going on and some noise in the background, but golf's a very peaceful game in a beautiful playing field, trees and lakes and birds and beautiful green grass everywhere. So, like I said, if we met somewhere and you're interested in maybe learning the game of golf, I'd love to help you out further. And if you like what you've seen so far, there's a lot more that I can tell you and help you with. So please send me an email, give me a call, and we'll see you on the golf links. Thanks.